don't know if you've seen these infinity square folding pieces, but they are kind of amusing and fun. So here's some examples. This is one I made a couple weeks back on thicker cardstock, and I used one of my botanical gel prints, and it's just kind of really a nice, fun little toy that you could put some words on, secret message maybe. I don't know. I was just thinking it would be cute for kids to kind of learn a little bit about folding and trying to adhere different elements to create full pictures. And so I had made a few previously, and all you need is an 8" by 8" sheet of paper. You're going to cut it or fold it in half, and then fold that half. I'm putting something behind me so you can see. So folded it in half, folding it in half again, and I'm going to unfold and fold this piece in half and then half again. And then the inner corner of that, you're going to cut the 2" piece out. And you'll be left with an 8" by 8" piece with a 4" frame. The top right and the bottom left, you're going to glue and then fold to adhere. Then you're going to move one square in at the bottom right and one square in at the bottom left and glue and fold into that as well. And now you'll have a folding square that you can open continually. I'm just refining those folds because you kind of have to force or clean up the folds that were not natural. And now I'm just taking some papers and I'm going to cut them down to 4" squares and trim them up to 4 inches so that I can decorate this piece. And in this case, some of these are 12" sheets, but I'm folding them in half and putting them through this tiny little cutter because it really doesn't matter. They're going to be folded anyway. So just folding so I can cut the full 12" sheet on this tiny little cutting device. And again, I'm preparing for summer camp, so I'm going to have a few girls here, so I'm just cutting a number of sheets so they have some selections. And this is an old cardstock tablet I have called Under the Sea, I believe, or Beyond the Shore, sorry, Beyond the Shore. And it has, what do you call them? Mermaids and different mermaids and seashell patterns. And so here I'm just gluing one side and cutting and then gluing the other half. And it's about that time I realized that that might be a little difficult. It was a little challenging for me to fold this paper. So after I get this assembled, I decided to cut 2" squares instead of the 4" squares to allow either greater creativity, as they might not put 4 similar pieces on one side, but it also allows it to fold easier. And I'm fussy cutting around one of the mermaids to decorate. So I'll probably do a number of these for the girls as well, so they can decorate them, and then give them some markers and different things to decorate the rest of these. But I think this will be a fun exploration project for us on Thursday. And here I'm cutting them down to 2" squares. And I won't bore you with showing you all of that. So it took me quite a bit. And then there's the piece.